Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Moser. I'm a software engineer over here at Itemus, and today I'm going to be doing a brief overview of how you can access the drop-down menus found throughout the Secure tool. This is very important because you want to be sure that you're just selecting things that are from your drop-down list in the Tara process. That way you're making sure that you're always targeting the right things. And if you don't follow these process, you're going to have a lot of errors come through your project and it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. But thankfully, just knowing one shortcut is all you need to be able to start editing your TARs in no time. So I'm going to bring us over here into the tool. Here we have the Secure tool itself. I have a very small system diagram present here, and we're going to look into our components section. Now, lists can be found all throughout the program, and they're typically something that is stored within our catalog or our method configuration. Now, when we're going through the TAR process itself and we're looking to apply those lists to our project, we'll typically find them as tags with carets demonstrating that there isn't anything stored or there is something stored here. So for instance, to component 2, we can see that there's data 1 being stored and we have a technology tag. Again, it has those carets there. And when we're looking to add a set of technology to it, we want to select from a list. If we try to enter in a technology just off the moment, so we'll do like TCP/IP protocols, we can see here that it shows up as red because it's expecting us to choose from a list of potential options, and we're just presenting it with a plain text. So we're going to get rid of this. This isn't the process of how we would do that. So with our no technologies here, we're going to hold Control and press the spacebar, and then we're given a list of technologies. We can then choose from this list, and I'll just select TCP/IP protocols. So there, even if I had typed it exactly word for word as it showed here, it would still show up as red because we're not selecting from that list. And if we're looking to just add another one, we can hit enter. It'll say that there's no target. We can then provide it a target or a technology tag. And now we have that this new component 2 here is set with these 2 technology tags. Very quickly, I would just like to demonstrate how it's actually pulling this information. So within our ISO 21434 solution, we have our catalog, and then we have our technology section here. I'm going to just go ahead and add a technology. I'm just going to call this blue, and it's Bluetooth. So we've added a Bluetooth technology tag. Going back over to the components now, going to new component 1, I can see that now Bluetooth is something that is in the list and something that I can select, and I could do the same regardless of which component I'm selecting within here. Now, depending on your background and your familiarity with keyboard shortcuts, you may not want to have a control space shortcut. Maybe you're someone who really prefers to just work with a mouse, or maybe you have some sort of limitation that makes it so you can't physically press the control and spacebar at the same time. So we do have a key mapping feature built within the tool, and that's something that you should definitely give a look into. One thing that I personally like to do with my own projects is that I'll go to our settings section here, and within our key map, we can see that we have a variety of different sections that we can look into. I could go ahead and either search for the action in here if I know what the action is called, or I could go and find actions by the shortcut. So in this instance, I'm not sure what the control and space is called within the program, but I can go over here, put my cursor in there, left click once, and then enter the shortcut, and it will now give me all of the shortcuts that are currently using that particular key binding to complete that action. Now the complete one is actually the one that is used to cause that list to appear. So if I want to add or remove a particular key binding from it, I can right click, I could go ahead and remove control plus space if I didn't want it there. I could add a keyboard shortcut, a mouse shortcut, or an abbreviation. In this case, I'm going to add a mouse shortcut. It'll present you with this little editor here, and all that you have to do is you can single, double click, scroll the wheel, modify with a control, alt, or shift. So if you wanted to do shift and left click, that's something you could do, or control left click, that's something you could do as well. But I tend to just like a simple double click. That works very well for me, and it doesn't have any pre-existing conflicts within the program. It will notify you if there's something that really shouldn't have that, but if you are looking to just add a basic shortcut, that's something that you could do. So now I have it so that it's both set to control space and button 1 double click, which is left mouse twice. I could go ahead and hit apply, select OK. And now I can still select these sections of data if I'm looking to just get a bit of a better information on what's present here. But now if I'm looking at a technology tab, instead of holding control and hitting space, I could just double click with the mouse and now I'm able to select from the list that's present there. So that's very helpful to know. And the more that you use the tool and kind of figure out what works for you and things that you'd like to be able to expedite, maybe you have already a pretty universal set of key bindings from other programs that you'd like to use, you could go ahead and make those changes in the key binding section, which is again, File, Settings, Key Map. Then you could go either through the editor actions on their own, you could search for the name of the action if you happen to know it, or again, you can find the shortcut based off of what the input is within the secure tool itself. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe for more content on the secure tool in the future, and have a nice day.